Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Els, Elizabeth Craft Designs. Welcome with coffee and crafts. Got my coffee here, my ECD mug here, and I'm just going to wait till some people come in, till I see everything is live. It should start about now. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. I see it's working. Wait till the first comments come in, that I see everything is working. Hi, Sylvia. So Sylvia, I see on my phone, but not in the chat yet. So it's all connected, but it's not all the same speeds. Uh, 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 uh. The chat is, yeah, there we go. Hi, Sylvia. You see, so on my phone I saw it already, but not on my computer screen. And I see YouTube is working. Hi, Linda. Linda's coming in through YouTube. Hi, everybody. So again, good morning, coffee and crafts. Again, I have my wonderful mug here with my coffee. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Anita, Anki, Anja, Anita. DG, that's another Anita. Tony from Oregon, Salem. Oh, I love Oregon. Hi, Saskia. Vicky, Doris. So what are we going to do today? So yesterday we launched that wonderful collection, the Festive Holly, designed by Angelica. And so she showed you beautiful samples yesterday. I have a few here. I'm only going to show one or two today, and then I have a few for tomorrow for the live, for the Facebook Live. And today I am going to make a festive ornaments, and I think I have a new addiction because my goodies, is that fun to do. So I'm going to give you some tips and about how to put those together. And then you can start decorating your own tree, because I have always my Christmas tree decorated with handmade, like I have my smaller tree with handmade ornaments. And I need to make 2 new Christmas mouse this year, because those went to my neighbor. Hi, Femke. And then I have new ornaments now to hang in there. So maybe I switch around this year. The big tree will be with all the handmade ornaments, and the smaller one with regular ornaments. You never know, because I'm building up my stash here, and I love, of course, handmade ornaments in a tree. Love that. Hi, Petra. Hi, Beth. Hi, Leslie. And Linda. And of course, like and comment and share, please, so your friends can see this as well. And it's the last day of July, so you can still shop Christmas in July. And you get that wonderful 20% discount if you go to ecraftdesigns.eu or ecraftdesigns.com. And then for the buy it all, you get the 20% discount. And don't forget to pop in an extra pack of paper, because my goodness, is that nice. This is this way. Festive Holly. Absolutely wonderful collection. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around, and then I will get started. I get my, yeah, that's good. There we go. So that's the ornaments. So festive ornaments. Let's take a sippy of my coffee, because it will be cold. Although living in the US for so long, I always say I'm kind of used to it. Now by cold coffee. Good coffee. Hi from Norway, Toril. Oh, I so want to go in that direction as well. There's still so many places I want to see. Hi, Ina. First, I'm going to Schaumburg, Chicago next week for the Expo, Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, which will be fantastic. And then after that, I'm flying straight to the Netherlands, because my mom is turning 90 and I'm coming to celebrate that. And of course, meet other family and friends as well. Okay, so the festive ornaments. So we had the egg, and that's kind of how we said, okay, we need to have this in ornaments as well, in Christmas ornaments. Of course, if you have the egg, don't forget to implement that in your whole kind of ornament part, because if you turn that one around, you have a beautiful oval ornament. So if you got this one, don't forget to pull out your egg as well, because that will make wonderful ornaments. Thank you, Cindy. Joan, you coming to the expo? Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. It's been a while now, so we had a little break, But it is really, really wonderful. Okay, so what do you get in the festive ornament? You get 3 ornaments in 1 pack. And you get actually 6 ornaments in 1 pack if you turn them around. Because this one I actually made upside down. I was putting it together and I put this in. I thought, uh-oh, wrong way, but doesn't matter. You see, this one should have that round part at the bottom. So it's basically this. But I made it the other way around. But I corrected that by making another one. I actually made a rainbow one. Look at that. How cool that is. So any color you want to have in your tree. So that's a rainbow one. And this one is the correct one. So you see, same die, 2 different shapes of ornaments. So when you turn them around, and it's not that it's a clear top and bottom. And especially I noticed, and I know Rashni does that a lot as well. And Angelica had one as well. If you put pearls at the bottom, you can put some pearls at the bottom. So for this one, for instance, you see, it goes like this. But if you turn it around like this, beautiful, then you have a little bit of a straight edge, which is all fine as well. But then if you put like 1 or 2 pearls here at the bottom, you don't see what is top and bottom anymore. So it doesn't matter. Hi, Diane. Since that week, I can't like any Facebook comments anymore on my Android phone. Only reply to them. Does anybody has... I saw that problem, but I have no idea. So you can comment here. Yeah, I have no... You love the rainbow? Me too. Yeah, and let me talk about. So sorry, I don't know how that. Sometimes I always say shut off your phone or completely and start up again. But with Facebook logging in and out, I would never do that because I probably forgot my password. Period. So I wouldn't do that. Okay, so let me say. So this one is done with the paper from the Festive Holly. So that is this one. So I choose paper that all has the green. And I did, and of course I don't know it. I know I did. So Angelica said 16 pieces. I did 18 pieces with this one. And that's just because the paper is thicker and it really makes a difference. But so that is this one. And so that's done with the Festive Holly paper. Then this one is done with regular music paper. And somebody said, okay, you make a music stamp. Of course we can do that. But this is like thrift store stuff, I think. I know I went to, I saw like plenty of books. I have quite a bit because my dad was played the organ when he was younger. And I have, so I have a lot of music paper. Yeah, I have a lot of music paper. But it's wonderful. It's thinner. And it works wonderful. But I would say a thrift store. You see? So that is that one, the music paper. And then I have the rainbow one. And I have this one because I was thinking all the time. You also have paper that is double-sided. Because I like the thinner paper I like a lot. They're a little bit more, they're not, vulnerable. If you put those in a box, they will stay perfectly fine. They will stay perfectly fine. I have a frame here from Jacqueline, and that traveled, and I had to fix that a bit because that got crushed a little bit. But that's tissue paper. Look how pretty that is. How pretty that is. Look at that. So that's from Jacqueline. So that's tissue paper on the frame. Really pretty. And look at the birds. And of course, I'm going to do a frame. Absolutely going to do a frame as well. Love that. So that is Jacqueline. And then I will show one more. The rest I will wait till tomorrow because this one... Well, I'm going to do a wreath tomorrow. This one I saw online, but it showed light on my phone. And I thought, oh, the colors are so pretty. Linda, I couldn't find it on YouTube yet this morning, so hope it's on now so I can watch after this one. Hey, do you mean the one from yesterday, Femke, the live from yesterday? Was that not on YouTube yet? That should be, otherwise I will ask for sure. But look, you see, the birds, the robins are, so nice, so nice. And I have one, well, I'm going to do the wreath tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to show one lantern as well. I'm going to show one lantern. Because those are so pretty. Those are so pretty. And I have more lanterns to show you tomorrow. But look, this one. This one was in the front, but I need to lower my table a little bit. Wait. There we go. You see? Look at that lantern. This one is from Susan. This one is from Susan. Yeah, you see? Look at that. She has that really coarse glitter on there. So those are the poinsettias. She has a pearl in the center there, but absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that one traveled well. I had to restore a few things because we have a man sending over samples. And I love my nephew because that's what he is. But yeah, I rest my case. So I had to do some construction here. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So that's the lantern from this release. And that, of course, you can make for any occasion. Okay, so, and the rest I'll show tomorrow. Here else in the dough we have double-sided colored cardstock. So one color, yeah, you know. But is that cardstock or paper, Femke? Because I like the thinner paper. Oh, let me finish my story because I'm going from one side to the other. Of course, that's normal for me. So this one I created, and this was the only one I had here at home. I know I have more at the origami paper. Yesterday's live. It seems only you and David can go live on both. Isn't Annette on YouTube right away as well? And Esther? I thought Annette and Esther were going live straight away as well on YouTube. Okay, I will ask that, Femke, because Okay, Annette, you go. Aren't you streaming straight to YouTube as well if you're live? The video from yesterday's live, there for sure. So, this is, yeah, origami paper. Never used it, but colors are great. And then I thought, at the office, I have other papers that are, oh, the last time you didn't get it to work. And now I need to think, wait just a second, because while I am talking, I'm thinking right away, because I know I don't have all my papers here. But I do have, and these are old Henko designs. I don't even know if they are around anymore. This isn't, is this colored double? No, is this colored double-sided? That would be wonderful. But, so origami paper. Hi, Jane. Oh, it was on YouTube, yes. I want to say, because Angelica as well, yeah. Is this double-sided? But only 6 sheets, so you can only get 12 pieces out of there. So that will be not a lot. But let me see what this is. But yeah, so origami paper, I thought. And then you have all those beautiful colors. And then in this one, oh no, this one is white on the back. It's still beautiful gold paper. Well, that's what I'm going to look into. But this one, 100 colored papers. But they're all different colors. So I can, so then I thought, oh, I can kind of look for follower paper. But look what beautiful colors. So I actually thought, oh, I do a rainbow now. But look at that. If I kind of, you know, I can do blue tints. I can do yellow. So, and I get 2 out of each sheet. So basically what I did, I just folded it double like this. So I did a little bit of origami here. Oh, I need to see, Femke, I need to kind of look for that. So, and I cut 2 at the same time. Because with thinner paper, you can clearly see the lines in there as well. So, yeah. So I need to kind of go to the office, dig my papers up, because origami paper, and I have that, all that beautiful Japanese paper as well. But I think that's single-sided. Vellum will be really nice. But you need to have the correct glue, Nicole. Yeah, you need to have the correct glue. Yeah, YouTube is weird sometimes. And Facebook is weird sometimes. I'm weird sometimes. Oh my goodies. Yeah. But it is. It would be nice if everything just works. Okay, so this is done with the origami papers. So now here I have my music paper. And what I did now, I have this ornament. I have it half done already. And you saw yesterday with the samples from Angelica that she had one in a card, like, and then just like this. Beautiful, beautiful. Or in the frame that I just showed you. Look at that. I love that. Of course, I want to have it straight. So when I line it up on my paper, I kind of try to... and this one as well, you can easily fold double. I actually cut 2 sheets at the same time for this as well. You can easily line it up. I try to, you know, if I look at the music notes here, then I kind of see that my metal is straight, and then I kind of have the music notes straight. That's kind of how I try to make it straight. So I follow the lines. You see, I could use this line. line up my thing on there. So then I make sure that my music notes are, you see, if you look at this one, it doesn't look there's any crooked kind of music note on there. That's just me, my weird me, but that's me. Okay, so that's that one. Now all these dies, and I have to say the first one, so this one I need to because it was a while that I did the eggs, and I did it the wrong way around again. So that's very important because it's so much easier if you do it correct. And would also look great in a simple tight book paper. That is also great, Femke. That's also a great idea. Yeah. Okay, so all 3D ornaments in this case have 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 1, 2, 3 kind of close to the score line, and the other 2 are on the outside. Same here. 1, 2, 3 close, and 2 on the outside. And the same. And of course you got a top piece. Top piece is also very important that you don't forget to put that in the middle when you're kind of halfway doing the ornaments. Because that's something I forgot in the first time. So this one. So I die cut it, and of course when you die cut it, like this, the lines come on the other side. So here you have 2 on the outside, 3 on the inside. So when you fold your paper, so when you die cut your paper, you fold it so you fold it in, because, and I'm going to show you why. So you fold it this way. I use a bone folder then. To kind of fold it. Oh, I didn't fold this correct. Oh yeah, I did, yeah. Oh, look, very simple. So we used to have Christmas ornaments like this in our tree. The first and last piece were made from sturdy card and then closed with a paper clip. Oh, that's true, Sylvia. Yes. Same as the stars. Oh, would that be something that you could do? That's actually yeah, an idea as well. I'm just going to box them up, but true. So now what you're going to do first, you're going to glue number 1 first. So I'm going to glue those pieces first. And when you fold it like this, you can see the embossed lines here. And don't forget about these ones for now. Forget about the number 2, because I am going to explain you how those work. Restream. Oh, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chats. Well, thank you, Restream. But I'm more happy that you're just all here. Yeah. Oh, Valerie, you might have some still. Yeah. Jumbo sizes too. Yeah, so those are that. So we're going to glue number 1 first. So here I have this already. And how many did I cut for this one? Wait, because these are all folded. 1. How many did I do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12. That's what I thought. Yeah, so 12 of each. So this one is 12 already. So now let me glue that middle piece on. In this case, this is a little bit thinner paper. I am going to use, I'm going to glue 2 together. I guess we're all, yeah. So and I picked up this glue with my fine tip, because you want to have those lines glued as thin as possible. And this is my thinnest tip. So now I hope it works since last night, of course. Yes, it does. So this is a really fine tip, and I'm going to go, just because I used old paper for this and that's thinner. If the paper is thicker, you don't need to do that. Wait, line it up nicely, else. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wait, sorry. Hello, Wilma. Hi, Wilma. Yeah, so I will come to the Netherlands. I arrive on the 11th of August. And my sister from Canada is there as well. Then we're going to take our parents for 2 nights to like a house at the beach somewhere in Zeeland. So they have a nice view, because there's not a lot of walking going on anymore. Okay, so I got this. And now, so when you glue this on, that's also important. So this is designed to line up perfectly on here. So then you have it in the middle. But, so you see, half. It lines up on this part. But that's not where you want to put it. Because when you close this, there is some thickness there. So I'm going to go about this way, you see. So I'm going to leave a little piece on the side there. And I'm going to glue this one on already because then I can't forget. So with this one, because this paper was thicker, to get it in the middle, to get like my hanging loop in the middle and not more to the side, you see, because you want to have it centered here. You want to have it centered. So I put it really on the edge almost here. Really on the edge. So this one I'm going to put a little bit more because I know that paper is a little bit thinner. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And just glue that on. So I'm going to stay a little bit away from the edge. I think if I kind of have an idea how thick this will be, I think this will be fine. And you're kind of, you know, when you're gluing this, it kind of makes sense that you glue it all the way to the sides, but don't do that because then you kind of, when you close it, it's not correct. And you kind of can see it when I do this. You see, you kind of can see it already, how it works out. But I'm not going to do that now, but then you can see kind of that I'm correct. Yeah, so this is good. So I'll leave that there. And now, hi Patu, nice to see you here. Hi David, nice to see you here. David is busy this weekend. I'm going to watch TV because David will be, I think I will see him on a boat as a heart somewhere. But, so now we're going to glue this one. So with this one, and you can see it, but I can see clearly that here's a line and here's a line. So I'm going to glue all those together using the, and you know, I always take this as a reference as well, kind of, you know, that I kind of can see where it should be because it's always easy. So I know where to look. So I see it here. In this paper, it's actually hard to see, I have to say, but I see one here. And because this line has the thin line there, and here I see it, and otherwise I need to feel it. I had it, oh yeah, I see it, sorry, I just need to keep it in an angle, like this. Okay, now just close. And because this is a thin paper, it's super easy to hold, otherwise you can, first bone on the canal parade, yes. I know, David, I'm going to watch. Okay, so this one, again, here I see a line. And you see, this makes nice thin lines. The top one is harder to see. Should be here. Oh yeah, I see it. Close. And again, if you have thicker paper, I use my I use this. So then I just put them in the clam. And these are nice ones, especially for this, because a lot of those little things I have old ones here, and they have, like they end in a curve. Love these, but they end in a curve, you see? So you don't get that much pressure on your paper. These ones have a flat end, like a flat edge. So that makes it easier. Hi, Klaska. You were on a holiday, weren't you? Klaska, you were off. So, you know, if you have thicker paper, I would definitely use this kind of to hold it together. But with this thin paper, I am completely fine. So again, here I see it. And here I see it. And you only need a tiny bit of glue because the thinner the line, of course, the better it is to put together. I showed the ornament already. I showed it to David, but I showed the ornament already, David. This one. Rainbow. So I used origami paper for that. This one. And suppose when it's in the music note, it's harder to see, yeah? You see that this one, I have a little bit of a thicker line. So I just kind of put my nail to it and close it. Like that. This one has it here. And you kind of course, you can eyeball it a bit, but you want to make, the nicer it is on the line, the better the ornament will be, of course. The nicer it will open. I know, Klaska, yeah. Isn't it great? I know, yeah. So it was a brand, here, it was Bloomingville. They are, Bloomingville. That's a brand. I found this online as well. Yeah, they're great because they have the flat surface. They have the flat surface here. And oh, this one I can see well because here my score line is in the white. Then it's much easier. And then when I've done all these, then I will show you how easy it is to put together because it's really easy. I know, Femke. I know. I love all the handmade. And I'll tell you honestly, when our kids were little, I always had, it must be a trauma for the kids. I always had one color. The ornaments I have right now still, the red ones, red and gold, that was in the tree. And I did not have that, I did not have a much colorful tree then. And now I love it with all the ornaments in there, all the handmade ornaments. Chips bag holders. So for this one, this is the thinner paper. I have 24, and it's also because this is the wider ornament. Of course, because you need to go around. Like this is slimmer. So this one I have, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 22 for this one. 22 for this one. And this one I have 24 because that's wider. So you need more like to go around. So that's why it's a little bit wider. This one is hard. It's here. You see, and when it's on in the music note, it's much harder to see. But I see it. And of course, if you want to, you can mark them all. Like you can use a little. You can do this, but then if you don't see, if you don't glue all the way, then you will see those black lines. So I don't want that, of course. So this one is here. Almost done, I think. And here. Again, when it's in the white, it's much easier to see than in the music notes. Counting in Dutch was, counting I do in Dutch. Yeah. Somehow that's in the system. That's true, correct. Yeah. I can do it in English, but somehow that's in my system to do it in Dutch. Hi, Riek. Nice to see you here. That's the last one. Here. And here. See, so now I did all these, all the number ones I did. And now I have the ones in the middle left. Other way around. So how I do that, of course, lining up when you glue is the most important part, eh? So now this is all glued together. So I have the outside ones now. You see, so I have, you see it when I start putting it together. So this is the other half already. Yeah, this was in Dutch. Yeah, true. Sippy of my coffee. Yeah, but I would love to find double-sided, like so these ones, like the origami or the vouwblaadjes. We call it vouwblaadjes. Folding paper, we call it in the folding papers. Vouwblaadjes. I would love to find those double-sided. Although, like different colors. Although, of course, if I take these and I kind of, I can line up all the colors that I like. I would love to try it out with the glue. Oh, absolutely. That's something else I would love to do as well. I actually thought about that. In the beginning, I sprayed as well. But if you want to spray, you need to spray your paper first. And with this one, that will be too difficult. And to get the lines here with all the glue, I don't know yet. Embossing powder would be easier with this one. But then I would probably do it up front. But I love this as well. And this one I'm going to decorate. I already have. I'm not going to get to do that today because it's How late is it? Oh, it's all. I was going to put pine cones at the top, but it's already time, I see. So this one, so I don't see, because these lines I don't see anymore because they're inside. And on the outside, I don't see them, especially not with this paper. But what I do, I line it up in here. It's super easy. Line it up. And now I see, wait, I'm going to hold it close. You see? 1, 2, 3. So you see those lines here. So I put my paper, and with thicker paper works exactly the same. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Take this one, glue it on there. And I start at the top, lay it down, and then I turn it over and kind of follow the line with my finger. Put it on the table, especially when you're a little bit further. Make sure it's lined up well. Next one. So I can just put it in here again. Or I can also do it, I can also take a separate one. I'll show you that as well, because then I need to put it at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Next one. You see, and that was, yeah, this is super fun to, last night it was a late night again. So don't, and of course, try to line it up as nice as possible right away. Reason for that is, if you need to swivel it, kind of shuffle it around a bit or move it, then you will get a thicker glue line, and then your ornament will not line up that nice. And I think if I put this one here, yeah, then I can just, yeah, I can just take the thinner ones and just put it at the, here. If you, because with thicker paper that's easier if you kind of just put one in here. So 1, 2, 3. And then you just line it up from the bottom. So again, I start at the top, put my finger down, lay it down as nice as possible right away. Take my fingers, and I really feel, I have thinner double-sided paper with front and back. Difficult. Nicole, Nicole, Nicole. I want that. Nicole, if you're friends, and you, if it's something that I could still get, I would love to know the brand. And I know I can find it probably, but here I will just finish it, because otherwise I'm leaving you behind. Because of course I'm putting it together, that it stays together. But you see how fast this can go, eh? So, and again with the thinner paper, I cut 2 at the same time. So it's really a fast process. And how fun this will be. And then decorate it. So I thought with this one, with the music note, I'm going to put some pine cones at the top. I might, so tomorrow during the live, I want to do the wreath. And of course, don't forget, for the people that came in late, 20% discount on the buy it all. On the buy it all. And that goes till next Wednesday. And of course, the full collection is available at your local stores as well. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. So can't wait to, I'm going to visit Marloes in the Netherlands. So I'm going to go with her to the new store. It's not open yet when I'm there, but I'm going to visit the store. Very much looking forward to that. This one. Oh, I forgot to put it on the other ones. I'll just grab one from the wrong stash, but that doesn't matter at all. I know, Diane. Yeah. It is fantastic. I don't know if I have, because I have some samples here from the design team, but some are sent out to Scrapbook Made Simple as well. So I don't know. I only have a few samples here. Angelica has a lot of samples. But I don't know if you made a wreath and if it's shown already, Diane, because it could well be if you made one. And the samples I have here, I'm going to take to Expo, of course. Oh, you're picking Jane. Are you picking it up with, where are you picking it up, Jane? Is that Natalie where you're picking it up? You're in that corner of the country, correct? Jane, am I correct? Or am I completely off? Oh. No, I'm not a VIP, no. I'm not a VIP, but it's just, I would love to see it, and it's not open when I'm there. Yeah. Oh, you made one that Angelica showed yesterday. That's what I thought, but there were so many gorgeous, gorgeous samples from the team. Gorgeous. Yes, Scrapbook Centrale. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Three more to go. So this is super easy. So it is, and when I did the other one, the wrong way around, it's so much harder to put it together. So this is so easy to put together. And again, for the people that came in late, in the beginning I said, if you have the egg, the Easter egg, turn it around, and then you have a great ornament as well. So then you have 4 different shapes. And when you turn these upside down, you have 6 more. So that is just really, really nice. So again, this is key, lining it up nice. To line it up, and that just goes easier with thinner paper. So that's why I really kind of like this. And then it's going to have like poinsettias at the top. This one will be, the music will be really nice with the poinsettias as well. I might make some smaller poinsettias. But my goodies, I need to remind myself all the time what I still need to do before I leave. It's a lot. It's a lot. So again, don't try to kind of move it, because if you move it, the glue will move, and then you will have thicker connection points, and you don't want that. That's why I also use this glue now with the fine tip on it, because that was the finest one I had. Almost there. How far is it? Oh, I'm going 10 minutes over. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I love doing this. I almost want to drive to the office and get the other papers that I know I have there. There we go. So now I got those all. And now we just need to put it together. And now that maybe needs to dry for a second. I'm going to let this dry for a second, because I'm going to pull it open now, of course. So it needs to dry for a second, because otherwise when I pull it open, what I will do in between then, I'll just show for the people that didn't catch it yesterday, I will show the collection quickly, and then I will put the ornament together. So first of all, we have that beautiful, beautiful Festive Holly paper, the C034, and then we have this collection. I have it already ready for tomorrow. So this is later, the 2269, the poinsettia. We have the Winter Greenery 2270, absolutely gorgeous. We got the 2271 Holiday Wreath, which I will use tomorrow. You have all those little extra pieces that you can. I need to make some candy canes to put in there. That will be cool. I was going to maybe put a bird in there. So the 2272, the Festive Robin, and of course you have those wonderful, cute Christmas hats with that. Santa hats. Hi, Blue Moon. You made it here. I'm almost leaving, but I'm almost done. But you can always watch back, of course. This one, the Festive Star. Love that. And Angelica showed you can only use the large points. So that's one way you can do it. You can only use the small points. So that's the second way you can do it. And then you can use large, small, large, small. So you have 3 different ornaments in here. And look at the decorative circles. Those by itself are already fantastic. This one, like a little circle, little robin on it. And then in the tree, I can see it. This one, beautiful festive ornate frame. Then the lantern, fantastic. And it's only a small piece, like, you know, it's not that much. But it's fantastic. The lantern is fantastic. And then we have the Festive Holly sentiments. With the stamps you can do on your ornament. Love the robin stamp here. So that will be so cool. And that robin stamp will be great in your planner or in your journal as well. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, and then this one. I forgot this one. 2276, the one I'm using here. Okay, so this will be dry now. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to glue this together here first. So, here, but I'm only going to do that here because I want it to open the same as the rest. This very important. Line it. Oh, no, line it up correct. You see, because now I have that piece there. So now you really need to kind of hold that. Oh, no. Else. Forgot. Of course, I need to do 3 points of glue. Else, 3 points of glue. I do this side first. Wait. I need to do 3 points of glue. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Almost wrong. And now I'm going to glue this together. Do I do it wrong again? Yeah, I do it wrong again. Because this is going here. But that needs to be in between. Else, all went so well. And then at the end I mess up. So, because I want to have this part here first. So I need to have the glue on 1, 2, 3 points first. So I'm going to put this in. This in. So think before you do it. Think before you do this. So 1, I know that one is here. 2, 3. And now put this on and then I can close it. So again, line it up perfectly. So now my hanging loop kind of thing is in the middle. Now, of course, I need to kind of hold this together like this for a second. So anybody has any fun questions? So, and of course, so I thought this in a kind of the pine cone in a more natural color as well, like this one. Maybe a tiny bit of green would be nice on one of the ornaments. So this is the pine cone that I'm going to use. And that is from this set, the Winter Greenery. The Winter Greenery. Sorry, I went a little bit over, but I feel that I need to finish this. And I'm glad I'm doing that because you saw me making a mistake. And it's always nice when I make the mistake, so you don't need to do that. Coffee's almost done. Hello, Juliette. Okay, let's see if it's dry. Hi, Beth from North Carolina. I know. They make great ornaments. I hope it's dry, because this needs to dry, of course, because by putting the pressure on for closing it, you see, but that's going to be like this. Okay, so now I only need to do this at 1 point. But at 2 points of the closure, so here I need to do glue here and here. And for the other ones, I can just do it on one side. And then you need your reversed tweezers. Well, that's at least how I do it. So this, so here I'm going to put glue here. And here. And here. And before I close it, I need to put glue here as well, on the other side. And now I can close it. And again, sometimes, depending on how many pieces you have, you need to put more pressure on or less pressure. And I hope it holds, because I don't know if my glue is dry enough already. So now I'm going to close it, line it up, make sure this is lined up nicely. And now I'm going to take my reverse tweezers and I'm going to put that here. I actually have 3 and you can do it, you know, you can hold a point as well. But I have more than 1. I'm going to put 1 in the middle. And I'm going to, and of course you can hold, and I'm going to put 1 here. Here I see the glue. Because that's important, of course, because now you cannot kind of fold it. So 1, 2, 3. And that holds there for a second, and then it's done. Hello, Valerie from Queensnell, BC, Canada. Where is that, Queensnell? Quesnell, not Queens. Quesnell? I've never heard that. Where is that in BC, Valerie? Would love to know. Coffee finished, but I have espresso beans to chomp on. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Femke, the pine cones are smaller. Those are so fun to make. And those, maybe I make some for the wreath as well. But I have all the wreath stuff here. I'll show you because I took the picture yesterday. And so this is my thing. So I have a lot of work to do. So I need to do other things than this. But when I see this for tomorrow, I'm going to make that wreath. That is very hard for me not to start working on. Because then I'm so excited. I want to do that right now. But no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. But look at all those yumminess here. Look at that paper. So that's all ready to go for tomorrow. Okay, so thank you, Klaska. It is fun to do. Yeah, so these are at least half the size, Femke. They're really a lot smaller. Yeah. Okay, so that's... You know what? I need to wait for a tiny bit more. Oh, I see Anita is still here. Let me show Anita's... Here, look at that. That is the lantern from Anita. Oh, here you see the small pine cones. Look at that. Amazing. Love it. And I'm going to make them with vellum as well. I found my string lights already. And I'm going to put string lights in there as well. So, yeah, lots. So I think this will be dry. And of course, no, it's not dry yet. You see, there you go. And that is because you put the pressure on now, you see, and so then it tips open again. So the bottom part was good already, this one not. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue again on the same line. That one it's also the one that is here, wasn't glued together yet. So I'm going to take my tweezer and I'm just going to leave that, but you get the idea here. Here. Oh, wait, I need to go in here. Oh, wait. Here. Here, I need to go. Well, I'm going to hold it because I see one, you see? And that is when you put the pressure on. So that's where you need to leave it dry for a little bit longer. But you get that idea. Central Caribou, middle of the province, 7 hours from Vancouver. Oh, nice. I don't think I passed that. I did some trips through there. But you see, but you get the idea. So that one needs to dry a little bit longer. So I am going to finish that in a second. But I'm going to turn the camera around. I want to thank you all for being here. Having my coffee with you together was a pleasure. I am here tomorrow for the live as well at 12 Mountain Standard. So the regular time. And don't forget, Festive Holiday Collection available at your local store. And or favorite online store, and on the website, and ecraftdesigns.com and ecraftdesigns.eu, and you will get a 20% discount till next Wednesday. Thank you. I see you tomorrow, 1st of August tomorrow.